Okay. Most everything I'll ever share with you is based upon personal experience and my own journey. Part of my sharing to YouTube is to kind of journalize because I tend to forget given my ADD and my memory issues. So, that said, I'm going to keep things as vague as I can because certain people don't need mentioned. It's really about the moral of the story with me. Because life is truly a learning experience, if you will. And it's just like I tell my kids, I can only hope that they learn through their mother's experiences and don't repeat the same mistakes. So, this is a story about love. That's a journey I've, in my whole life, taught and paid the price for. Sad story on its own, but I'm not going to go into detail. Let's just say I gave my all where some gave none. My latest experience was truly no different. And I'm not going to mention names. That's kind of irrelevant. My whole life I looked for that feeling of that action of love, that feeling of love. I didn't know love when it stared me in the face until it damn near smacked me in the face. But it was in a package that and a belief that I morally couldn't accept. Because me, just like you probably, you're supposed to love the opposite sex, you're supposed to get married, and that's the way it is, and there's nothing else to it, right? Well, men gave me all the lies and the bullshit I wanted to hear. Most of them had one thing in mind, if you will. I won't say it's all of you guys, okay, so don't knock me. I'm just saying my life's experiences taught me, and many will take even when it's not mutual. I've been hurt, I've been harmed, I've been abused, I've been taken for granted. And once again, I'll say I've been hurt. I didn't know love when it smacked me in the fucking face. And then I realized it was in the last place, in the least place I expected. Because it went against all my moral beliefs. I found it in a woman. Well, my downfall was I told that woman. I was direct and honest with her. After all, what do I got to lose? And I'd gained clearance with all three of my children. This is sad but true. All three of my kids understood. Mom, it's okay, I don't care. Two of them really don't care. They're younger, they just don't care. My oldest one understood. Mom, go for it. It's about your happiness, your health, your love. Understand, it's not in a man. My mother struggled with it the most. She called me and I couldn't not tell her because she was wanting to come to town. I didn't want it to be a repeat of a past experience that didn't go well. So I'd rather prepare her for sit shockers, right? She thought worst case scenario is I was pregnant, right? Well, heck, I've been celibate so long, I tell you, at least 2-3 years. So, no, Mom, I'm not pregnant. It might be worse than that for you, so have a seat, I told her. While I tell you. And she promised she wouldn't disown me. Okay, great, Mom. So I continued on and dove into telling her. Just as well as I told all three of my children about this new woman. You know what it was about this new woman? And only she knows who she is. Because I haven't confided in too many years, a couple. No. Only those closest to me. What it was about that woman is, I don't know how much of this journey I have left. You know what got me? She wanted to share whatever was left of this journey with me. And she showed me all the adoration and love. And she made me feel it. And no, I'm not going to cry. And I'm already over it. It still stings a little. And I don't even fucking care, she knows. But what hurt the most was because I was willing to dive in head first because I realized wasn't a man, didn't have a penis, wasn't a walking disappointment with a fucking swinging dick again. That fed me all the bullshit and lies. It's like always. She made me feel it. But I was honest with her, and I told her, brave me. I got my brave on because life is truly too short. Well, I didn't know she was married, first off, which is a facade in itself. She knows that. She wasn't completely honest. Where I was willing to dive, I suppose she wasn't. So, first off, the moral of this story is love can be where you least expect it to be. Don't expect it to be in a male package if that's your belief. It might just be in a feminine package. So be willing to go for what you feel, because love is a feeling. But if somebody disappoints you, ignores you, I was ecstatic, off the roof, almost ready to scream. I shared with my whole family. She wasn't sharing with anyone. So what does that tell me? Oh, that's what volumes. That. And I hate that our friendship has gone to waste. Everything we're built upon is now nothing. And yeah, it hurts a little. Maybe I've been through so many heartaches, or maybe because life is too short, I must move on. I know when I'm not valued and appreciated now. So with every striking, it's a little bit easier. So all I have to say is when no one else values you, put yourself above and value yourself. Don't ever let somebody discount you and add you to the clearance rack, if you will. I wasn't looking for love. But when it smacks you in the face, you gotta recognize. Just don't always expect it to be what you thought you were looking for. It's my point. So I did learn something from this. But now I'm moving on. Much love to all of you. As always, snuggle bug.